Jets missed out on a chance to keep qualification for the knockout stages of the NatWest T20 Blast in their own hands as they went down to a narrow defeat at home to Lancashire. Bowling first after winning the toss, Durham kept a lid on things in the power play. Lewis Rees and Alvaro Peterson did find the boundaries on occasions, but between them were only able to score 34 runs from the first 5 overs, just the kind of tight start the home side would have craved. Even better, the last over of the power play saw the wicket of Rees taken behind off the bowling of Paul Coughlin with 14 runs to his name. Peterson was then joined in the middle by Carl Brown, and these two began to establish another decent partnership on what appeared to be a good batting surface. It was still fairly quiet though, the Lightning going at 7 runs per over for the first 10 of their innings. The scoring rate was lifted in a busy 13th over delivered by Usman Arshad. Brown tucked into him, striking the bowler for 3 successive boundaries as the visitors secured their 100 with only 1 man out. 15 runs had come off 4 balls, but Arshad kept his head to remove Peterson for 42. Chasing a wide one, Phil Mustard involved in the dismissal again. 103 for 2 became 105 for 3 in the next over. Brown's sprightly knock coming to an end as he was trapped in front by Scott Borthwick for 41. With 5 overs left, the total read 116 for 3, with 2 new batsmen at the crease in the form of Stephen Croft and Liam Livingstone. They gave the innings some impetus with some fine shots, which had Lancashire at the 150 mark at the end of the 18th over. That point was reached with the only 6 of the innings, Livingstone clearing the rope off Arshad, the only one of the Jets bowlers to be a little expensive. Livingstone and Croft added 71 runs for the 4th wicket in 7 overs, the former ending on 43 with Croft on 24, as the Lightning had to make do with a final score of 176 for 3 from their 20 overs. So the Jets would have been confident of chasing that down, but lost mustard in the 4th over of the reply for 8, skying high behind off Jordan Clark. Clark, though, was soon being put to the sword by Mark Stoneman, who twice went big off the bowler in the last over of the power play, by the end of which Durham had 41 runs on the board, 136 more required from the remaining 14 overs. Spinners Aaron Lilly and Stephen Parry put the squeeze on before Croft bowled Stoneman for 36 with a slower ball, the Jets getting to 67 for 2 halfway through their reply. So there was a lot left to do. Callum McLeod tried to release the shackles which had been put on by the Lancashire slowies. When pace returned in the form of Saeed Mahmood, the game started to slip away. McLeod was yorked for 45. And Ryan Pringle was also bowled 2 balls later. Durham now on 115 for 4, needing 62 from the final 5 overs. Mahmood then made it 3 wickets in 4 balls when he also hit the stumps of Gordon Mutchell, who was on his way for 22. So 49 runs were left to find for the remaining 3 overs, and Keaton Jennings knew he just had to go for it. He cleared the rope off Clark to take the target down to 38 off the last 2 overs. Don't drink and bathe was the message there. Paul Coughlin kept the game alive by also hitting Mahmood into the distance. 18 runs left to get from the last 6 deliveries. Alas, Jennings and Coughlin just couldn't find the boundaries their side needed, and in the end the Jets fell an agonising 4 runs short, finishing on 172 for 5. So now it all goes down to the final week. The Jets sitting in 6th place in the North Group. A win at home to Derbyshire next Friday is a must, along with a couple of other results going our way.